Right, let's talk apples. These fruits are more than just a snack. They have a rich history that dates back thousands of years. These beauties have been around for ages, originating in the wild landscapes of Central Asia. Picture the rugged terrain, the vast stretches of land where these wild apple trees first took root. Imagine those ancient mountains, right? The rocky slopes and the harsh conditions where these trees managed to thrive. It's a testament to their resilience and adaptability. Thousands of years ago, wild apple trees grew their delicious fruit, a far cry from the perfect supermarket varieties we see today. These ancient apples were a bit different from what we're used to. These weren't the sweet, juicy apples we know and love. They were smaller, tartar, and had a unique flavor profile that was quite different from the cultivated varieties. They were smaller, tartar, and some even had a bitter bite. But despite their size and taste, they were incredibly important. But guess what? They were still packed with flavor and nutrients, making them a valuable source of food for our ancestors. These early humans relied on wild apples as a crucial part of their diet. Over time, something amazing happened. People began to notice the potential of these wild fruits. They saw that with a bit of care and attention, these trees could produce even better fruit. People started to realize that they could grow these wild apples themselves. They began experimenting with planting seeds and cultivating the trees. They began cultivating them, carefully selecting the tastiest and juiciest fruits to grow into new trees. This selective breeding process was the beginning of apple domestication. This marked the beginning of the apple's incredible journey from the wild to our kitchens. Over generations, these early farmers developed techniques to improve the quality and yield of their apple crops. Ancient civilizations, from the Greeks to the Romans, played a significant role in spreading apple cultivation. They documented their methods and shared their knowledge, ensuring that apple growing techniques were passed down through the ages. During the medieval period, apple orchards became a common sight across Europe. Monasteries and royal estates often had extensive orchards, and apples became a staple in the diets of many. The Renaissance period saw a renewed interest in horticulture and agriculture. Apples were celebrated in art and literature, and new varieties were developed through careful breeding. When European settlers arrived in the New World, they brought apple seeds with them. Figures like Johnny Appleseed became legendary for their efforts in spreading apple orchards across America. Today, the apple industry is a blend of tradition and innovation. Modern techniques and scientific research have led to the development of hundreds of apple varieties, each with its own unique flavor and characteristics. From the tart Granny Smith to the sweet Honeycrisp, apples have come a long way from their wild ancestors. They are now a versatile fruit used in countless recipes, from pies and sauces to salads and snacks. Apples have become a beloved part of our culture and cuisine. Families enjoy picking apples together, and children delight in apple treats. The humble apple has truly made its mark on the world. So next time you bite into a crisp, juicy apple, remember its incredible journey. From the wild mountains of Central Asia to your kitchen, the apple story is one of resilience, innovation, and timeless appeal. Apples didn't stay hidden in Central Asia for long. These wild apple trees, thriving in the fertile valleys and rugged mountains, were a well-kept secret of the region. But secrets like these are hard to keep, especially when they are as delicious and versatile as apples. Word of their deliciousness and versatility spread like wildfire. People couldn't get enough of their sweet, crisp taste and the myriad ways they could be enjoyed. From fresh off the tree to baked into pies, apples quickly became a beloved fruit. Traders carried them along the Silk Road, introducing this fantastic fruit to new cultures and civilizations. The Silk Road was more than just a trade route, it was a conduit for cultural exchange. As traders moved from one region to another, they brought with them not just goods, but stories, traditions, and, of course, apples. The ancient Greeks and Romans, those guys loved their food, right? Well, they went bonkers for apples. At their grand feasts, apples were a highlight, served in various forms, fresh, baked, and even as part of elaborate dishes. They appreciated not just the taste, but the symbolism and beauty of the fruit. The apple became a symbol of love, beauty, and even immortality in their myths and legends. In Greek mythology, the golden apple was a prize of the gods, often associated with divine beauty and eternal life. It was said to be the fruit of the Hesperides, guarded in a sacred garden. Can you imagine Aphrodite, the goddess of love, offering a golden apple? That's how much they loved them. This golden apple was not just a fruit, it was a token of the highest esteem, a symbol of ultimate beauty and desire. Apples weren't just for the wealthy and powerful either. They transcended social classes, becoming a staple in the diets of common folk as well. Whether you were a peasant or a noble, apples were a part of your life. They were a staple food for people from all walks of life. They were enjoyed fresh, dried, juiced, and even preserved for the winter months. Markets were filled with the vibrant colors of apples, and homes were filled with their sweet aroma, and even turned into cider, a refreshing drink that's still popular today. The process of making cider was an art in itself, passed down through generations. It was a way to enjoy the fruit long after the harvest season had ended, and it brought people together in celebration and community. Fast forward a few centuries and apples hitched a ride with European explorers as they sailed across the globe. These explorers, driven by the spirit of discovery and the quest for new trade routes, carried with them not just spices and silks, but also seeds and saplings. Among these were apple seeds, which found their way into the cargo holds of ships bound for distant lands. The journey was long and arduous, with the seeds enduring the harsh conditions of the sea, but their resilience paid off. That's how this humble fruit from Central Asia reached new shores, taking root in the Americas and beyond. As the seeds were planted in new soils, they adapted and thrived, giving rise to orchards in diverse landscapes. From the rolling hills of Europe to the vast plains of North America, apples began to flourish. Each region added its own unique touch to the cultivation process, resulting in a variety of apple species that we enjoy today. The adaptability of the apple tree is truly remarkable, allowing it to grow in a wide range of climates and conditions. Remember Johnny Appleseed? Legend has it that this American folk hero traveled far and wide, planting apple trees wherever he went. Born as John Chapman, he became a symbol of pioneering spirit and agricultural innovation. With a bag of apple seeds slung over his shoulder, he wandered through the American frontier, spreading not just seeds, but also knowledge and hope. His efforts were instrumental in establishing apple orchards across the Midwest, and his legacy lives on in the countless apple trees that still bear fruit today. He helped spread the joy of apples across the American frontier, ensuring that future generations could enjoy their sweet, juicy goodness. The apple orchards he planted became a source of sustenance and delight for settlers, providing them with a reliable food source and a taste of home. The sight of apple blossoms in spring and the harvest of ripe apples in autumn became cherished traditions woven into the fabric of American life. Johnny Appleseed's contribution to agriculture and culture is a testament to the enduring appeal of the apple. Today, apples are grown all over the world, from China to the United States, Poland to Italy. The global cultivation of apples has led to a rich diversity of flavors, colors, and textures. In China, vast orchards produce some of the world's most popular apple varieties, while in the United States, regions like Washington State are renowned for their high-quality apples. Poland and Italy also contribute significantly to the global apple market, each bringing their own unique growing techniques and traditions. The international exchange of knowledge and practices has only enhanced the quality and variety of apples available to consumers. They thrive in different climates and soils, in their widespread success. From the cold, temperate regions to the warmer, subtropical areas, apples have found a way to grow and prosper. This adaptability has not only ensured their survival, but has also allowed them to become a staple in diets around the world. Whether it's a crisp Granny Smith, a sweet Fuji, or a tart Braeburn, there's an apple variety to suit every palate. The journey of the apple from its origins in Central Asia to its current global presence is a story of resilience, adaptation, and the enduring human connection to nature. Now, let's talk about why apples deserve a place in your shopping basket. These beauties are packed with nutrients that are incredibly good for you. Think of them as nature's candy jar, but without the guilt trip. First up, fiber. Apples are loaded with it, especially in the skin. Fiber is like a superhero for your gut, keeping things moving smoothly and helping you feel fuller for longer. Then there's vitamin C, a powerful antioxidant that boosts your immune system and protects your cells from damage. And let's not forget about potassium, a mineral that helps regulate your blood pressure and keeps your muscles working properly. We're just scratching the surface when it comes to the nutritional power of apples. These babies are also bursting with other essential vitamins and minerals. We've got vitamin K, which is crucial for blood clotting and healthy bones. There's also folate, which plays a vital role in cell growth and development. And let's not forget about smaller amounts of minerals like calcium, magnesium and phosphorus, all contributing to your overall well-being. So next time you're looking for a healthy snack, grab an apple. You're not just indulging in a delicious treat, but fueling your body with a powerhouse of nutrients.